Then the next thing I impressed upon in the importance of being in the field, of being field trained. So, and I talked about that earlier, it's really important to be field trained. 10 or more appointments are imperative. If they have any desire to succeed long-term in Primerica, I would talk to them and say, look, you've got to go on at least 10 or more appointments. 20 would be better. This is the minimum number it's going to take to develop a reasonable level of skill and confidence to do appointments alone after you become licensed and for you to become a competent field trainer. If you don't become a competent field trainer, you have virtually no chance of succeeding in Primerica. So it's really important that you become competent, okay? The next thing I would talk to them is I taught the most common objections. So again, we're going to have that CD where you can have all those objections. We're going to teach you how to do it. So I would teach them how to overcome them. You know, things like I said earlier, like I'm too busy. I want to think about it. I already have someone who takes care of my financial needs. I don't want to buy anything. People are going to come up with these things. We're going to talk to you. We're going to, in the following subsequent CDs, we're going to have all the information on how to do that. And then I talk to them about the importance of attending all meetings. So if I was recruiting you, I would let you know that attending meetings is critical. The reason it's critical, there are multiple reasons for it's critical. One is you're going to learn how to do the business of those meetings. Those meetings have a purpose. The purpose is to teach you how to do our business, the various phases of our business, the various parts of our business, okay? As you start building your own organization and recruiting agents, if those agents don't see you at all the meetings, they don't see you committed, they don't see you there for them, they're not going to stay. So you've got to be there. You've got to be a great example of a committed leader if you're going to have people commit to doing the business. So it's very important. I've never seen anybody be successful in Primerica that didn't commit to attending every meeting that was available, you know, unless they were like, you know, in the hospital or something. You cannot hit miss on this. It's really important. People got to trust that you're going to be there. And then the other big thing, of course, is you're going to learn everything you need to learn. And if you miss meetings, you might miss something that could really be kind of the key to taking you to the next level and really becoming better at the business or recruiting the right person to explode your business, all kinds of things, okay? You need to have some goals and some intentions as you're building your business, okay? One of the things that really important is that, you know, goals, of course, can't be underestimated. Knowing exactly what you want and focusing is a key fundamental to accomplishing anything. I don't care what you're doing. You have to really know what you want, and you have to be able to focus on it relentlessly until that thing happens. So here are some important goals and milestones to have as you're starting your business. There are a few goals that I think you should establish right now as you're getting started. One, your most important goal, and I'm going to say this again, I'm going to say it over and over again, you need to go on 10 or more field training appointments before you get licensed if you ever want to have a chance long range of building a super successful business. Number two, you have to have a goal date for the completion of your life license and securities license. You got to, you know, my thought on this is if you get involved today, I think in a perfect world, I would want to have your IBA and your securities license application with the fees associated with those things the time I recruit you. Because if you're going to do this, you're going to have both those licenses and you're going to have to get them done. I think it's better to do them sooner than later. Do them right up front, do them both at the same time if possible, and get fully licensed. I think the next goal you need to have is a goal date for your promotion to district leader. That's the first kind of milestone in Primerica where if you can become a district leader, you can become a regional vice president. I think the ideal time frame to become a district leader, and we'll give you all the information on what you have to do that, is that your ideal time frame is to be promoted to district leader at the same time you get your license, which is probably about 60 days from the time you submit your applications. You should have completed that for sure. I mean, lots of people do it in a month, but I would at a minimum have a goal to definitely be a district leader on your way to being a division leader by the time you get your license. The next goal is having a 60-day goal to master appointment setting, the presentation, prospecting, overcoming objections. So I would, over the next 60 days, get the CDs and the scripts and listen to them over and over and over again so you can master how to set appointments, how to do a great presentation that leads to sales and recruits, how to prospect, which is basically how to talk to people about your business, overcoming the most common objections. Now, you're going to continuously get better and better and better at these things, but if you're starting, by the time you get your license, it's going to take about 60 days. So it would be really good to be well along the road to really feeling comfortable with these different things I just pointed out. And you can do that if you focus on that. And then the fifth thing is, again, attend every training, business building meeting or event. We have lots of different things we do in our business. We have different kinds of meetings. We have Saturday training meetings. We have business overview or opportunity night meetings. We have fast start schools where we bring in speakers from around the country. We have special meetings like training on securities, on our loan products, on our insurance products, on, long-term care, prepaid legal. We have all these different. So I would really, make a point to attend all of them, to learn everything, and to get as well-versed and as competent as you possibly can. Because again, my experience is the more competent a person is, the more confident they are. The more confident you are, the more likely it is you're going to make the number of attempts you needed to be successful. So I'd really focus on that. Hey guys, in conclusion, that's the very first CD. That is kind of just an overview of what you can expect, some of the things you need to do, some of the things you need to focus on. And I wanted to tell you a little bit about my story to get you to feel comfortable like you can do it too. Of course you can, okay? Everybody starts where they are. And where you are doesn't mean that's where you're going to end up. I mean, your life can change dramatically. In the subsequent CDs that you're going to be listening to and hearing as part of this system that I've created to help you accomplish your goals in Primerica, you're going to be learning all kinds of different things. One of the things you're going to want to do as you're doing this is that some parts are going to be more important than others to you, and may not listen to them in order once you get going. You may be able to go back and forth to different things. But what I'm really interested in doing here is putting together a comprehensive training from A to Z on how you can build a successful business. I promise you, if you listen to this information, you implement it, you practice, drill, rehearse, I promise you will be successful at this thing. It's impossible to fail if you prepare yourself. And we're going to give you every possible tool to do that. So I really look forward to meeting you, to helping you, and to, using you as an example to other people of what can happen when you get committed to building your own business in Primerica.